anyway, as you look down here, you can see a few things. You can see that there's that crazy area down there with the bow archer. Lots of giant armor sets just hanging around. Presumably they were making armor for giants or something like that. Is the best that you could try to really piece together from that. But who knows, really. And down there's a giant, weird, like... It's a weird blob. It looks vaguely reminiscent of, It actually reminds me visibly of the Phalanx demon to some extent. But that's actually the location of the only mandatory boss fight in this DLC. There's 3 boss fights like always, but that's the only one that you actually have to do to complete it, quote-unquote, which, I don't know, the best I can do to define completing a DLC in this game is just to get the, what do you call them? The crowns of the various Iron and Ivory and Sunken Kings, you would say. So I wandered over here again, so I guess we're going to be doing this boss fight next. So this is the co-op area of the game, so I'm going to do it the usual way, which is I'm totally going to summon the AI that they give me for this area, and we're going to play through the, let's put the Banishing Crystal on so I can easily access it, so I can get rid of them. I'm going to fight the boss solo again, but use the co-op characters through the co-op area again. There we go. I'm so bad at picking out an item from a big list like that. I'm not going to use firebombs here, so I'll just go ahead and unequip those to compensate for the fact that I just added another item to my tray. Steel Wheeled Lorry is kind of neat. He insists on throwing little expression stones, like the ones you can buy from the guy that people think is Jester Thomas over in the Iron King area. So it's kind of a little nod to the fact that this is an extension of that area to some extent. Yeah, I feel pretty confident that it's okay to summon in these areas, just because these whole zones are just places where they're like, hey, what if we shower you with like 500 enemies at once? Wouldn't that be fun? And hey, look, this is the thing I was talking about. Oh god, okay. I may have forgotten to go to power stance mode, so I used a bunch of durability doing my projectile attack. Man, this is a this is a clusterfuck. Just to add to the absolute visual chaos on the screen, there's also another player just wandering around and as a little like phantom from another world, just to make it even more confusing to look at. Alright, so there's 2 paths to this area. You can go left, which is the lower path, and right, which is the upper path. I think pulling that elevator may have actually closed this path. But all these guys came out of this direction. I think you might actually have to pull that lever and then sprint through in order to actually reach the top side of this area. I can't... Oh, wow. 7 shards. Okay. They're definitely helping me with my upgrades, since I'm probably going to need these materials for my next playthrough. And is that even a salamander, or is that like a weird statue? That's weird. But yeah, there's a bunch of enemies. You can tell from the fact they're wearing robes that they're most likely some form of ranged opponent. And they're going to be a problem because they're on the upper path. If you can get through here, try dash or dead end. So yeah, that pretty much confirms you have to run for it to get past that gate. So if you don't take that path, they're going to be a problem because they're going to be trying to murder us the entire time we play through the area. But that's cool. I have my summons to help me out, to help compensate for how dickish this zone can be, because it's got a lot of dudes just hanging out on screen, just being dickish dudes and stuff. And backstab time. It's especially nasty they have the spellcasters that shoot those giant exploding bolts that knock you on your ass. Also, this is just a theory of mine that I've never confirmed, but I think that the walls here do extra durability damage. Or it might be just because it's such a cramped area. But every time I play through this area, my weapons break midway through, and I have to, especially doing a solo, my weapons would break midway through, and then I'd have to use a repair powder to even do the boss. And oftentimes, because of the nature of the boss, you also would have a pretty good chance of running out of durability during the boss fight itself. Hopefully I'll take out this boss in my first try, which is entirely possible based on previous experiences. Otherwise, I'm going to be very annoyed when I have to redo this whole zone. Will my lightning arrows do more damage? They're doing a bit more damage. I just can't let it stand that these guys think they can just shoot at us. They have to be punished. They must be punished. He's a be punished. No, no healing. What are you doing? What? It's a freaky shockwave ability. I don't like that. I think that was a sunlight spear. It was orange colored. Well, at least he's very prominently attacking only steel-wheeled lorry and no one else. Alright, let's go for the headshot. Or I could miss. Alright, nope, let's do the auto lock on. A first-person shooter this game is not. Holy crap, is my damage going down? There we go. I guess it might be an element of counterattack damage that I need to do the damage I expect. Hey, buddy! How's it? How you doing? That was less effective than I was hoping for. Ow. You guys messed up my roll. I was trying to roll behind him and you all hopped on me. Yeah, so as you can tell, these zones are kind of a gauntlet. Still, not as bad. None of them are ever as bad as the snow area, that's for sure. This guy seems to be positioned just to punish you for running forward too fast. Did I hit him for 999? It might have been 909. I'm not always good at telling the difference between 9s and 0s in these games. There's definitely a high number. I feel good about it. There we go. Ow! The damage! Whoa. Why am I fat rolling? Wait, what? Oh, I have a spell that must be making me heavier. That's why I've got a weird thing around my body. Oh god, guys, get out of the way. Guys, no, don't lock me in here. They're gonna shoot the lightning thing that knocks us over. Oh wait, actually, there's no bird girl here. So maybe not. I guess I'll just continue forward. I don't really... Oh god. I don't really feel like shooting those guys forever. Which is gonna be what it takes, because I can't melee them from here. And I don't have... I'm not the spellcasting powerhouse I was in previous playthroughs. Hopping on down. Oh yeah, not a fan of them making me heavier. That's awkward. Hey, bad guy. You guys gonna come down here? Alright, cool. I'm probably gonna need you around here. Can I... Oh, yes. I got them to come down here. That's perfect. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. Mistake. Alright, that's one big problem down. Here comes a bow. So they use giant great bows, which are specifically known for the fact that like the bows in this game are dex weapons, because that's how bows are just always dex weapons in games. The great bows are strength weapons, and they're really powerful. They have their own special ammo type, though. So we have to fight this guy while we're being attacked. Ow! Shit, I did not expect him to reach me from there. Just gonna cap myself off a bit. I'm trying to play it safe, because I might need my Estus flasks for the fight that I do alone. These guys hold their own pretty well, though. If I remember correctly, they're not very good against the boss fight, though. And in particular, they make the boss... It's particularly... this next boss is someone who is kind of... He can become unpredictable. That's actually the problem with fighting this guy, too, is that, like, you don't know where he's going to swing when he could be aggroing on anyone at any moment. And the actual boss fight's that 100-fold. I might come back to do the upper path just to show you guys. Huh. I don't know if I can trust my AI to not get locked out, which would be unfortunate. Oh well. Let's get ready with the Black Separation Crystal. Bye guys, it's time for me to fight alone. Thank you for all of your help. I'm gonna have... Aw, poor guy. As a thank you, you got shot in the butt. Congratulations. Hopefully I won't need to put that back. How am I doing on durability? Let's just pop one. Just for the sake of it. Alright, so this will go really well or really poorly. We'll see how it goes. You're gonna recognize this one. Remix! It's the Smelter Demon. Here to be a big smelty dick. Enjoy that damage, Smelter Demon? Here we go. Oh, is that a shockwave? That's a shockwave. Shit. I misread the animation. I thought he was about to power up. And I was wrong. Don't be like me, kids. Be right about things. So this is noteworthy because at this point, there's a good chance that people will have been getting a lot of practice against the Smelter Demon in the main campaign because he was considered like one of the hardest bosses at the time. Ow. I just died, didn't I? Way to go, me. Completely screwed that up. I tried to roll. I don't know how I have no idea how I managed to completely fuck up that roll twice. Alright, I finally got killed by a Smelter Demon. It happened. So I summoned again, but I don't know if they're going to be helpful or not. I'm just going to quickly go for this now. I figured since I died, I might as well just show you guys me try and do the other path next. As opposed to... Oh, goddammit. No! Fuck. Yep, I got stuck. Let's try this again. Careful maneuver. I can't really tell what I'm doing. Alright, we made it. Also, yes, I did just lose all those souls against the Smelter demon that I had up to this point. I'll survive. It's cool. It's cool. I'm fine. Die. Anyway, now we can check out this other direction. I don't have summons with me this time. They were not going to be able to make it through this doorway. That's such a brief amount of time to make it through. I'm not too concerned about the souls, just because you can get such plentiful amounts of souls just at random, practically. And oh, that's a sound. What's that sound coming from? Hey, buddy. Oh, surprise secrets. All right. Hey, sneaky people. Rude. Don't you dare. You don't get to power up against me. All right. Obvious question is what to switch to. Oh, there's another one of these where you have to run through again. How many times are these going to happen? Is this one full of bad guys too? There's also an item stashed away. It's kind of like a... I wonder if that's like a consolation prize. Like, you failed, but I guess you get this thing, right? Or if it's like... they really want people to play through it twice just for that item. And that drops down. I assume that's a way of dropping down to the ground floor again as like a, well, you failed, you're out of this sequence. And that's where I came from, right? Yeah, I think so. I got a little turned around in this cave pattern. Yeah. That's where my souls are sitting from the time I died before. Alright, I have to make the same... I have to accomplish the same thing yet again. I'm sure I've got this... Oh, God. Why? 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 Ow. Rude. Ow. Ow. Who's hitting me? Can't even see properly. This place is just a big meanie, is what's going on here. Fine work. Fine work there for Hurrah for dashing through. Alright, cool. So now we have more paths to continue down. And here... Hello. Nope. What did you just do? Oh, that's the that shockwave's what makes us heavy. Okay. I'll make her heavy with my ow! 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 Jesus. It's just rude. Very rude. Get out of here. With your bullshit. What do you drop? Kaitha's chime. That's just a normal chime you can... Well, I don't know about normal, but it's a chime you can get elsewhere. So if I drop down, I can get that item down there, but I think I might not be able to proceed. I might lose a path elsewhere if I go that way. Let's see, where does this one lead me? Somewhere else? I don't actually know if I've ever gone this way, to be honest. Oh, yep, there's the boss chamber right there, and here's the great bow, and there's the giant dude. They're just waiting for an opportunity to be a dick. Hey, buddy. That was not really damaging. Alright, let's try that again. There's the damage. It's really interesting watching how inconsistent my damage can be against enemies. Like, this power stance did as much damage as a normal thrusting attack. This power stance damage took all their hit points away. The end. What? This porridge damages them too much. This porridge that doesn't damage them enough. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, might as well become human and cap out my hit points. I think I might just run for it. I think I might just try to hop in that door and leave. Are you guarding anything over there? Oh, there's that looks like a whole path over there, doesn't it? How'd all these people die? Just standing here and getting killed by that dude? Yeah, the priest probably killed him. Let's go fight the priest just to see if he's guarding anything interesting. I dare you to start a casting animation. I freaking dare you. Yes, you better make me heavy. Yeah, that helped. That saved the day for you. There's a drop down here too. I assume if I jump down where I could have jumped down earlier, then I can get that way, but then I can't get up there. So it's like they expect you to play through this upper path like 3 times if you want to get all the items, I guess. And who knows if any of them are particularly worth it. Do I have full speed again? Roll? Yeah, we're good. Alright, my goal is going to be to run and just get through that door as fast as possible. If I can aggro that guy, that'd be handy. Is there a bad guy hiding over there? No? Yeah, this is open. I want to aggro him to come over here, if I can. There we go. just to give myself some distance for when I, Ow! Nailed it. Alright. Bye, dude. I really hope I can make this. I really blew it by getting hit, though. Oh god, he's coming. Oh no, he's backing off. Okay, so he doesn't approach the door. Good to know.
Hi, buddy. How's it going? How you doing? Oh god.
Anyway, what's interesting about this fight is that people had a lot of muscle memory for fighting the Smelter Demon at this point, because he was like a boss fight that a lot of people had to do over and over again in the main game. And so they punish you almost by making this one have a totally different moveset in some ways. Not a different moveset, sorry, but it's his attacks have happen at different speeds, basically, which is the... And he appears to be gaining... Oh, there we go, that's the damage I'm looking for. Just gotta get him at the right moments if I want to get the damage I'm looking for. There we go, that's how you dodge. Ah, crap, he dodged on accident. Oh, he's powering up. That's my chance to do some damage. Alright, let's be careful here. Don't blow it again. Oh god, he hit me with that. What? Okay. Roll! Yep, now his attacks have projectiles attached to them, and he does more damage. Oh wow, there's some damage. He must have become... Did he be... Ow. Well, I blew it. I wonder if he became more vulnerable to one of my elements, or if he... Oh, I probably just did a crit. That's probably why I did it over 1,000. Yeah, this guy... It's hard to explain. He looks simple if you haven't fought him before, but if you... Basically, everyone fought the Smelter Demon in the Iron Keep over and over again. So you fight this guy, and all of his moves have a slightly different timing. Like, they did it on purpose, just to screw with you, I think. And it causes some complications in your head when you're trying to figure out how to manage it. I'm dead. Shit. Fuck. That's such a perfect example of what I was talking about, of his timing being down. It's like, swing one, swing two. I'm like, okay. Now, like, I have it burned into my brain when to dodge for the third strike, and if you do that in this fight, you dodge early. Oh shit. Quick heal. Oh fuck! That time he did the shockwave. Nice overhead swings, those are nice. Those give me a lot of opening to attack you. Shockwave, there it goes. Yeah, you never know if he's gonna use it or not. He just doesn't feel like it sometimes, I guess. Really? Oh, I'm alive, shit. It's such a fast transition from full health to no health. Man, I have to run here down to a science. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I'm using my dark sword instead of my lightning. Oh shit! I forgot that his first charge up damages me, because the other ones don't. So it's a little weird. Hey, buddy. God damn it! Why did I not roll? What's wrong with me? There we go. You're not charged up, so you can't hit me with a ranged attack yet. I know what I'm doing. I switched from lightning to dark. I have no idea which one he's more resistant to. So I don't know if I think I might be doing less damage, but I'm not sure. Quick heal. Don't have time to think about numbers right now. Weird, it's like something about his charge up makes me lose lock on. That was a nice crit. There we go. We're so close. The problem is this is where he can practically one-shot me. And he has a consistent AoE around him at all moments. Back off. Get myself healed. There we go. Huh. Careful. Careful. This is such a time to be careful. Ow! Just spike him down! As I'm saying be careful, I'm like, fuck it, just hit him really hard! Yeah, I don't know what... I mean, I guess it's just because all of his timings are different, but specifically when he does that, you can see all the guys hanging out there, because I was running past them so consistently. I don't know what it is, but that thrusting attack, I cannot dodge it at all. Something about it, like, it's not... I'm not saying it's undodgeable, I'm saying, like, for whatever reason, that move just doesn't work for me. It's probably because I was so used to dodging it previously that this version of it, like, I can't process. Didn't I pick up his soul? Oh, there it is. Soul of the Smelter Demon that haunts the castle that sunk into a pool of iron. The old Iron King's life was taken by a mass of iron that he had given a soul. Was this metal Goliath there from the beginning, or was it a product of the king's conceit? So, the implication there is that apparently this Smelter Demon killed the king? The question is this the same Smelter Demon that happened later? It's hard to tell. Some people hypothesize that when you kill a certain boss later in this DLC, which you do during a dream, that means that you're actually the guy that killed him all along. And people also say that about the Giant Lord. You kill the Giant Lord in a dream, and they're like, oh, that means that you're actually the guy that killed the Giant Lord in the first place because of time travel, or because you went back in time, or because you were there in the first place and stuff like that. Like, how do you process then what's going on here when you kill two separate Smelter Demons? Did we go back in time when we went through the portal, or is there two completely different Smelter Demons? That is one of them a Smelter Demon that then got corrupted in some way, or did they make multiple Smelter Demons? In which case, why did they both drop a soul that talks about the Smelter Demon taking the king's life? If there's more than one Smelter Demon, as a general rule, there's probably I don't think both demons took his life. If they are two separate things, I don't know. It's one of those things that gets really confusing if you look at it too closely. And whenever I hear theories about how something works in this game, and especially in those kinds of categories, the explanations usually rely on just kind of ignoring several elements to make your story work, which is what a lot of fan stories work like in Souls games anyway. Anyway, that's the Smelter Demon down. Oh god. I'm gonna go pay a visit to the bonfire just to recover my, I guess I could have done it in the bonfire at the beginning of that dungeon. Oh well. We're gonna recover Estus flasks and everything like that at the station upstairs, and then I'm gonna come down here and we're gonna keep going deeper into the tower and see what else we can find. And obviously the bosses, including the guy that I already pointed out the location of. Wow, 75,000 souls. So that boss alone is worth 75,000 exactly, because I didn't have any left over. Alright.